Hey, in my opinion, the way you speak holds value. You know what I'm saying? If I see a car on the street and I really want that car and that's my dream car, I've been wanting that car, I speak it into existence. I'm like, man, when I get that car, I'm gonna go shopping, I'm gonna be fresh, I'm gonna be driving a little fast and have fun and this and that. It's like, I speak about shit like I already got it because I know in my mind, I just believe in myself so much that I believe I already got it. You know what I'm saying? I already got it in the bag. I'm just taking them proper steps to get there. It's like this, man. Like, if you saving some money, right? You put $100. Every day you put $100 up in a shoebox. Let's say you put $100 every day in a shoebox. As long as you put in that $100, at the end of the month, you're going to have a stack of cash. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the same thing with having a goal and taking that action. As long as you taking them steps, you keep on going and you keep on showing up, at the end of I'm not gonna say at the end, but by the time you don't put in all this work, eventually you gonna come up with a result like that stack of cash. You put in 100 for 30 days. Now what do you got? You know what I'm saying? A stack of cash. You know what I'm saying? But if you never start and you never think, you never be like, man, I'm gonna have this stack of cash, man. By the end of the month, I'm gonna have a little bit of fluffy stack. You know what I'm saying? Or by the end of 3 months, I'm gonna have a fluffy ass stack because I'm gonna keep on putting this 100 in. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like that's how I think about life, and that's how I speak in my life. Like, when I see a car, I'm like, damn, I get hyped up. I'm like, damn, that shit's fire. I'm gonna have that. It's just like a barbershop. If I want a barbershop, sometimes I want a barbershop, sometimes I don't. That's my personal reasons. But whenever I see a fire ass barbershop, I'll be like, man, when I get my own barbershop, man, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, like. And I done planned it out too. I done wrote it down and shit. I'm like, all right, when I get there, I'm gonna do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already got it, bro. It's just the confidence. Like, I feel like it's the confidence thing that really makes it like come true for you eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just because of how you speak is gonna come one day to the next, but it gives you that confidence and belief in yourself. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get that shit. Like, if that person got it, I'm gonna get that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like a lot of people speak negatively, and it's like, that shit's not gonna help, bro. Whatever you're thinking in your mind, you're gonna speak it, So that's why I feel like, that's why I always say mindset is important, because the way you think is the way you're gonna speak, and then the way you speak and how you feel is like how you're gonna act. You know what I'm saying? If you feel you can't get that shit, bro, you're gonna act like you can't get that shit. And I've been there before where I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna look at these cars. I'm not even gonna look at these houses. I can't afford that shit. I don't even think I could ever afford that shit. But why would I down myself? Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. So it's like, anything's possible. Why would I doubt myself without even trying? I didn't even try yet, and I'm over here like, nah, let me just go look in my budget. I'll be here forever. Like, hell no. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Nah. I started from zero. I've gotten to a certain amount, making a certain amount. Why can't I keep going? Why does it stop here? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the way you speak is very valuable, because the power of the tongue is very important. Don't, like, when you speak to yourself negatively, it's gonna bring you down. You're gonna start believing that shit. Damn, I'm really not good at this shit. Damn, I really suck. And then people will come around, yo, man, you ain't this bad. You ain't that bad, bro. Stop tripping. And then you're like, damn. Oh, wait, I am tripping. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, or if somebody told you some negative shit and then you believe it, like, you can't believe that shit. Sometimes you gotta be damn near delusional, you know what I'm saying? So you could get good. Like, that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not gonna believe myself into some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna believe myself into some bullshit. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, Kev, you suck. Yeah, Kev, like, you can't cut hair. You're trash. Like, bro, if I start saying that, I'm gonna start believing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why I speak with so much confidence, bro, because I really believe this shit. I've really been doing this shit. And this is the thing, is that you have to do the action in order for you to really believe. Because if you do this shit sometimes, this is why it's important to really be consistent in shit. Because if you do stuff sometimes, you're not gonna have that confidence. You're not gonna believe in yourself, and you can't talk like that. Because you didn't put the action behind it. If you cutting one haircut per week, you're gonna be like, damn, I don't know if I could cut 10 on Friday and I only cut 1 per week. Of course not. You gonna be worried. You're not used to this. You know what I'm saying? But when that repetition go give you that confidence, then you could, eventually be confident about this shit. But the action, it gotta be, you know, you gotta put that action in. But that's how I speak about things, man, because I feel like I already got it. I already own this shit. I already own the world. You know what I'm saying? The world is mine, bro. This is how I speak. You know what I'm saying? You just living in it. You just living in my world. You know what I'm saying? That's how I view shit, bro. And when I come around, when I go to the gym, I'm in my world. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are in my gym. That's how I come in, bro, because the shit make me go harder. It's not no shit that I feel like, oh, I run everything and I'm the Billy Badass. No, I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I feel like, yeah, I feel unstoppable, but in a good way, not in a, oh, I'll beat everybody up. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, this is what it's gonna take, and that's what pushes me harder. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't push harder, you're not gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how I look at things in life, man. Like, I'm gonna speak about things like I already got it. You know? Hey, yeah, that car's fire. That barbershop is fire. Shit, when I have my barbershop, it's gonna be like this and that. Yeah, I already got it. I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on for the paperwork to go through. I'm just waiting on for the clients to build up so I could get, man, I already got it, bro. I already got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like when you talk like that, when you speak with that type of with that type of confidence, you'll get there, because you own it already. You own the moment before you even got it. You already confident that you're gonna get it. So the world is like, oh shit, hold on. We gotta get this dude what he wants, because he's been grinding hard and he's really coming for this shit. He really means this shit. You know, and when you really mean it, hey, shit gets done, man. But I think, you know, what you say is very powerful, very, very valuable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna trick myself into thinking that I ain't shit, you know, because I am the shit. You know what I'm saying? I am the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what it is, man. I'm not gonna stop. We all feel like, damn, sometimes we ain't good enough. Damn, sometimes I'm not doing enough and this and that. Shit, we all think that. You gonna be all right, but don't talk to yourself down. Don't down yourself. You know, and sometimes when I feel like that, I go and get a workout in. Now I'll be like, what the fuck was I thinking, bro? I'm really that dude. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? I could walk to work. I'm that dude, bro. I'm that dude. Y'all looking at greatness, bro. While you driving in your car, bro. You looking at greatness, bro. That's really how I speak, bro. That's really how I think, bro. Because I really believe in myself so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. And I don't care what people think. And that's what it is. Like, you know, what I say, what I think is what it is, bro. And that's what got me this far. You know what I'm saying? I've been through shit mentally and physically to where I'm like, damn, I don't know, you know. The average person would probably be depressed and want to damn near jump off the roof, you know, jump off the damn cliff. But I just been like, man, fuck it. You know, I'm rolling with the punches. And that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to value what I say, and I'm going to say, you know, positive shit. And I ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm at all time, you know, perfect and stuff. But, you know, you got to watch what you say and watch what you think, because that shit's important, man. But, hey, fuck with y'all.